Hey, so I have a quick question. So I'm living in Poland right now, and I don't know if you know this, but it's half the country is like mostly religious, and there is countries full of like either religious people or just like full of simps, like people
Mm,
who are like conservative. They have
mm,
like old way of thinking. So
mm.
I'm only here for my studies, so most of my ideas that I follow are from back home. So anyway, let me get to my question is that I see a trend over here in this country that a lot of women they have a lot of power in society. Like, I mean, they do have it everywhere in all parts of the world, but it's a little different over here. Dynamics are like a little different.
Mhm,
And I've seen one thing that women kind of expect you to hang around their workplace after they finish
mhm,
and kind of like just stay there and hope for them to walk home with you, and then you
mhm.
have a chance at like a one night stand or like hooking up. They don't really care about texting and stuff. A lot
Right.
of times, like I've had this at least I've hooked up with at least like two or three women, two
Mhm,
minimum. The third one was a fuck up. But they expect you to like they're like mostly uninterested and uncooperative when you're texting them. But if you hang around their workplace, after they're done, they might walk home with you and they just hook up. So, is it? What do you think? Do you think you would recommend someone to like just hang around after work and like? I think it's more of like a power grab,
mhm.
but I think a lot of people with low self-esteem or people who have like nothing else to do, they just stand there like with roses and stuff, and just hope for a chance or a shot with them. Would
Mhm.
you recommend someone doing something like this? Like, just hang around there after work and it's kind of creepy, but yeah, you get a shot at it. So yeah, that's my question.
All right. So let me get this straight. I'm supposed to hang around work for Your Highness, Your Majesty, to grant me an opportunity to get a chance with her. Wow. Does
Yeah,
that sound
yeah.
like a high value man to you? See, guys, here's the thing. And this is what I'm talking about. Uh, and, and not specific to you, my man AJ. This is why we work on being the highest value man that we can be. So y'all guys got to understand the dynamics with women. You got, I know this is a taboo. You're not supposed to say these words anymore in dating, but in the hierarchy with dating with women, you got the beta males and you got the alpha males. The betas are the guys who are, please, thank you, your majesty. You give me a chance to be with you. If I could just smell your booty. They just happy that your majesty gave them a chance. The alpha men are the men who works on themselves and they let the women gravitate towards them. So those same women that you're talking about that are letting the beta males, lucky if I let you go home and get a whiff of it, she's chasing behind some guy. Why she's treating you like that or treating these other guys
Yeah.
like that. Meanwhile,
I think
she's
it's
in
just a power
Leonardo
grab.
DiCaprio's DMs or whoever the high value man that she wants, right? Or whoever the stud is, she's hoping he gives her a chance, right? As he takes his pick. And then you got guys who are sitting after work. Do anybody who feel like they're at the top of the chain, you think gonna do that? You think Leonardo DiCaprio waiting after work, hoping Your Majesty can give one of the girls he works with grants him a date or hang out?
But on the other hand, it does
Mm,
work two out of three times. Like if you're standing outside with like wearing good clothes and just be
mm,
like, hey, I just saw you there. You know what? Can I just walk home with you? You have a two out of three chance. Like I've
mm-hmm.
tried this a bunch of times. And a lot of times it'll just be like, yeah, yeah.
All right, so let me explain something to you guys.
And I just wanted to add
Hold
one
on
more
one
thing.
second.
Like
Let
I
me
said,
answer
like
that.
it's a
Let me answer
very
that. Let me
conservative
answer that
country,
first. Let me answer that first. See, y'all guys got to understand that this ain't about getting laid. See, y'all guys got to understand that if you take a woman on 12 dates, she might let you get some. The point is, you had to go on 12 dates to get some. So you can't justify it and say, well, I got some AMS, so what's the big deal? The big deal is you done spent $1,200 to get a goddamn piece of ass. See, you can't justify the ends don't always justify the means. And that's what you see, you missing that. When you have self-respect and dignity, You can't just let all the self-respect about yourself go because you got laid. Okay, you got laid. You got laid. Congratulations. Okay, what you get a medal? You get a statue built of you? You're getting that. You get some rotten, smelly booty. That's what you got. Congratulations. I hope you happy. I hope that's something you can brag to your grandkids about. You know, I waited after work like a simp for this girl, right? And 2 out of 3 times I got laid. What do y'all think about granddad? You know what your grandkids gonna say? Granddad, you a fucking simp. That's what they're gonna say. Granddaddy, you are a fucking simp, and I'm ashamed of you. I'm no longer calling you granddad. I'm gonna call you AJ from now on. You're no longer granddad. I'm gonna refer to you as AJ, the man formerly known as my granddad. He is now a simp to me, and I cannot claim a simp as my granddad. See, it's not always, bro. You can go out and pay any girl that you want, that you see walking the street. Pretty much, if you say, "Hey, I give you $1,000 if you sleep with me," most of them will say yes. Okay, what's the self-respect and dignity? You out here buying ass. So you can't always just say, "Well, AMS, they accepted and I got laid." Oh, what a respect!
I get that, but also on the same thing. Just want to say that I'm also like on my thing. So like I only get maybe a few hours every 2-3 days to go out, and I'm willing to just like be like, hey, you know what? So if I have like 1 hour to spare, I'll I don't know, I might just hang around there 9 p.m. Like I don't know if it's like too simpy, but I don't know.
This is what I'm getting, AJ. You're trying to make up like some simp rules as you go along. So AMS, I'm a man that's on my purpose and I don't have a lot of time. So you know, the simp rules say that it's okay to simp since you don't have a lot of time on your hand. No, simping is simping, regardless of if you got only 2 hours a week or 20 hours a week. Simping is simping.
Does it count as simping if I simp for like an hour and then if I get it, I get it. Otherwise, I move on. I'll tell you what you want to hear for like an hour.
You know who sit and wait for an hour for stuff like that?
It's 1 hour, just 1 hour.
Have you ever like had like a cat or a dog outside your house, like waiting on you to throw them some scraps?
That's the only thing that stops me.
Have you ever seen a cat or dog outside your house waiting on you to throw them some scraps? That's you, AJ. You that stray dog.
No, that's the only thing that's stopping me. So I'm not doing it.
AJ, that's the only thing. We no longer gonna wait after work for chicks. We no longer gonna wait. This is what we gonna do. That same 1 or 2 hours you're doing to wait on the chicks, we're going to go home and make ourselves the highest value man. So the next time after I get through leveling up, they ass going to wait 1-2 hours after work for me. And even if they don't, even if that don't, my life don't revolve around no women. That's if you ever paid attention to my whole message, it's never really been about trying to get the most women. It's always been about trying to get your mind off of women. It's never really been. If you want to get the most women, just go up and talk to 100 women a day. Just throw shit to a wall, and you'll sleep with a lot of women. As long as you look halfway decent and took a bath, you'll get some ass. It's never been about that. What I try to teach you guys is that when I was chasing ass like that, I was never a happy individual. It wasn't until I learned how to conquer my hunger for sex and women that I became a much happier person. That's what I've been trying to get you guys to do for almost 3.5 years now. If you just want to get a whole bunch of ass, AJ, just look the best you can. Don't worry about no purpose. Just say fuck purpose and go up and talk to as many women as you can a day. And you'll sleep with more women than the average guy. You'll get lucky. If you go out and talk to 100 women a day, you're gonna get 10 of them, and you'll sleep with 5 of them.
I don't care so much about these still. Exactly. Thanks for answering my question. It was like a gray line for me. I've watched like hundreds of videos of yours, so
you need to watch them again, AJ, because you ain't never heard me say in one of those videos about waiting on after work to get no ass. No, you missed that part. You used that part right there, that video. You know what, guys? I'm dropping Monday. I'm gonna make a video on why you should not wait for women after work to get some ass. That's what we gonna do. I'm gonna do that Monday just for AJ. I ain't making no dumbass video like that, AJ. I'm just playing, man. All right, but anyway,
crystal clear, man. Thanks for answering my question.
No problem, bro. Nice talking to you.
Have a good one.
All right, bro.